My name is Nur Aina Jiha binti Ahmad, matric number 07DLS20F2068. What is warehouse distribution center? Warehouse are used to store product, while distribution center, apart from storing product, offer value-add service such as product mixing, order fulfillment, cross-docking, packaging, and etc. Distribution centers store product for a relative short period of the time compared to the warehouse. So basically, the flow velocity through the distribution center is much greater than the flow velocity through the warehouse. Number 3 is the distribution center is customer centric and it's a bridge between the supplier and its customer, while the role of the warehouse is to store product efficiently, and the role of the distribution center is to meet customer needs efficiently. Number 4 is usually retail and warehouse order a ship from distribution center and not warehouse. Basically, warehouse usually don't serve outside customer while distribution center do. Number 5 is operation in distribution center are more complex than in the warehouse. As a result, the distribution center is equipment with the latest technology for the order processing, warehouse management, transportation management, and etc. Last but not least, the distribution center is the foundation of the supply chain, as it allows the one location to store a large number of products. Some of organizations operate retail and direct distribution to consumer from a single facility, sharing space, equipment, labor resources, and relevant inventory.
My name is Aidatul Safi binti Muhammad Chaya, and my number matric is 07DLS20F249. Reshift. Reshift is the first process of warehouse operations and one of the most critical part of warehouse management. It is important to reshift the right product, right quality, and right condition and right time. Teaching asset tracking solutions, adding barcodes and QR codes. Barcodes or QR codes make it easy to tracking inventory operations. After attaching barcodes or QR codes, it's easy to find, manage, and forecasting inventory. For generating bar or QR codes and tracking inventory in the right goods. Warehouse operations management software in mandatory.
My name is Nuraina Jiha binti Ahmad, number matric 07DLS20F2068. Basic process. Number 2 is put away. Put away refers to the process of moving incoming inventory from the receiving zone to location that is optimal for storage. As a process, put away involves more than just transporting inventory from point A to point B. In the line with lean warehouse management, optimal put away involves optimal usage of storage space. Number 2 is quick and frictionless transfer of inventory. Optimal placement of inventory for convenience retrieval. Number 4 is documentation of storage. Last but not least is safety of all inventory resources and warehouse team member.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Muhammad Saif Izhar from class DLS3A. Today, I would like to talk about replenishment and storage. So, warehouse or stock replenishment involves moving inventory from its reserve status to primary storage. And it pick, pack, and ship when the customer places an order and moving items from upstream and downstream. By optimizing replenishment, you can reduce the amount of times these errors occur, save on costs, and create a more efficient system.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Zuhilmi Binawang and my matrix number is 07DLS20F2039. I will explain what is picking and packing. For the first one is what is picking. Picking is a process of pulling out the right products from a warehouse for an order. It is the first step in order fulfillment process, so if a warehouse get the order picking process right, then they are one step closer to reaching the customer satisfaction. The second one is packing. Packing is a process of packing all of the item for an order in an appropriate container before shipping it to the customer. It is the second step of order fulfillment right after the picking process. The packing process takes place in the warehouse and typically consists of choosing appropriate materials and an appropriate container to pack the products, weighing the package and labeling it with the relevant invoice or packaging slip.
Alright, now we move to the last basic process in the warehouse management, which is dispatching. The good dispatch process is divided into various phases. Different tasks are associated with each one to ensure a successful outcome. We will show you 4 sub-activities in good dispatching. Good dispatching phases is the final step for product in large storage installation. Let's take a look at what sub-process is. The first one is planning of deliveries to be made, which good shipment don't take place in a vacuum. They are connected to other warehouse operation. This is why planning is the utmost importance. Organizing daily dispatches of merchandise involve the following action, which is know and confirm which the order are to be prepared and sent throughout the day. Next, sort the list of orders to be prepared. Assign the orders to the carrier and indicate the time slot during which they need to pick up the parcel. And schedule loading dock occupancy. The last one is provide the necessary space in the temporary storage area next to the dispatches. The second sub-activities is goods consolidation and sorting. The consolidation phase is usually included as a part of the picking or order preparation process. Nevertheless, because of its location in the warehouse and proximity to the dispatch area, we can also consider it as a part of overall order shipment process, which goods consolidation consists of combining and grouping together product from various picking or warehouse zone for their subsequent shipment. Normally, an adjacent space within the dispatch area is reserved for this task. The third sub-activities is documentation and conditioning check, which is the goods that dispatch represent the last contact between the product and the warehouse. It is during this process that the final documentation verification takes place. This prevents errors and ensure that customers receive what they have ordered. To achieve this, you need to check the various associated documents such as good receipt, picking order, delivery note, roadmap, waybill, and etc. Make sure the products ordered are those that are on the pallet or in the package, and verify all this information in the warehouse management system. In addition, you have to confirm that the weight and volume of the order are in line with carrier requirement and then label it. Finally, the merchandise is packaged and wrapped in the boxes or on pallet, sealed and stretch wrapped. Other tasks that may be performed in this goods dispatch phase are personalization of shipment, such as gift wrapping in the case of certain e-commerce businesses, and assembly the kits of pack, which is very common with the promotional product. The last sub-activities is loading of the goods. Now that we've gotten to goods in a row, that there are still some steps we need to take before loading the parcel onto the corresponding truck. We need to verify that the trailer waiting to be loaded is the correct one, and place the merchandise on the truck, balancing out the loads. In addition, the trailer should be securely anchored to the loading docks. This is usually done using handling equipment such as pallet trucks or forklift, and should be carried out with great care. We must hand the documentation to the carrier to be signed. At this point, you should keep in mind that loading and unloading processes pose a risk to the operator, that they can lead to people falling and become trapped, or to lead to the accident related to handling equipment. That's it.
Receiving basic activities or functions that are performed in a warehouse where products or materials arrive in large quantities from supplier. Cross-docking. So the meaning of cross-docking is remove the storage link of the supply chain, and the product unloaded from a truck or railroad car, sorted and directly reloaded onto outbound. The advantages of cross-docking is firstly is spending less or no time in the warehouse. Inventory handling and storage costs are greatly reduced and can reach their final destination much faster. And for dispatch, process of sending finished goods from warehouse to its consumer, warehouse receive finished goods shipped from distribution team.
Alright, now we move to the level of packaging that is consists of three levels, which is primary, secondary and tertiary level. Alright, the primary level is the packaging that is most closely to touch the product. In other hand, it is also known as a retail packaging. It is purposely to be made to protect the product from any danger and harm, also to inform and attract a customer with it. A primary packaging also to be considered depend on what product it was. For example, a pop can is a primary packaging because it's the primary way to carry around the soda, while a corrugated box containing a camera in its accessory is also a primary packaging because it's primary way to purchase it. Alright, now we move to the secondary packaging, which is the secondary packaging is used to ship the product that is already in primary packaging to be shipped. Its main goal is to protect the product and provide a branding during shipping to reduce an error in documentation of same product. It is also used as display packaging in retail, such as grocery stores. For example, we can see secondary packaging includes 12 pack of soda can in one carton. There are also situations that secondary and tertiary often to overlaps. Finally, we move to the tertiary packaging. The tertiary packaging mostly used in warehouse operations to ship the product in the secondary packaging, and it is purposely made to ease the transit activity to ship the product and protect the product during shipment. The tertiary packaging is rarely to be seen by a consumer because it is made to be at the transit for secondary product that only available at the warehouse. For example, pallets to bulk the shipment, corrugated pads to used to separate the layer of the boxes, and stretch wrap to secure the stack. Sketch about the level of packaging.